So, I tried everything that I could. So I did some further research via YouTube. And I saw that basically the next step to do it to pretty much whatever could be in there could be just stuck pretty much on this part of the side of the toilet where the little thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a plumber. I'm not I don't specialize in toilets or sinks, so sorry, I don't know how to explain it. I'm really I don't know. But the next thing was to pretty much take the toilet up. Like, take the grout out, unscrew it, take the toilet out, and see if you can get whatever it was that's stuck in it out that way. Sure, and so, long story short, I paid. Um, because my brother didn't want to go that way, he wanted me to find a plumber, pay for a plumber, pretty much for them to come out and do exactly what I already did. So I got, I found a plumber, got charged $950 on top of the $100 fee, consultation fee, or whatever the fee it was for the person to come out and assess the issue. It was $100, even though on the phone this company told me it was $50. That's besides the point. So they didn't fix the toilet. So we right before my mom comes home, because she needed to be able to use the toilet due to certain antibiotics that she's given, make you have to go. That's the only reason why it became more of a rush for them, right? It wasn't a rush because I was paying for it. If I didn't have enough, oh well, who cares? Wait till Nina has enough money to pay for it. That's how they think. Now, it's not that I wasn't willing to pay for it. It just ended up costing me more than what I knew it should have costed me. All because of what they wanted to do. When I could have gotten it fixed for less the first time. So they called somebody that my mom knew, and he came out to do exactly that. What I initially said needed to be done in the first place: take the toilet up and take out whatever it is that's stuck. And I can't forget this, and I can't make this up. He said to me, "I didn't know Aldous had a daughter." So I'll call my mom Allie just for this video. That's not her real name, but just for the sake of this video, I'll call her Allie. Let's just say that's what this guy knows her by. I didn't know Allie had a daughter. Well, I'm glad I got to finally meet you, and I'm glad you're here. So people don't even know that she has a daughter, and I was this close to losing my job behind trying to be there for her, when she wasn't even there for me when I lost my son, my second son in 2022. I had a stillborn in August of 2022. She wasn't there for me just because it took me a little bit to tell her about that pregnancy, because my situation it's a difficult one. I knew I couldn't afford to bring another child into this world when I'm struggling to take care of my first by myself. So I opted to do, before I said anything, I had to figure out what I wanted to do and what I was going to do. Because put yourself in my shoes, I'm scared. I'm living under their roof and knowing how they are. What if they kick me out being pregnant with the, at the time, 3-year-old? So what was I supposed to do? Rush and tell them the good news just so they can go kick me out? I know just financially it wasn't going to be easy for me. Now, the decision itself still is not easy. At least for me, I still never wanted to really give my son up. However, not I knew I couldn't take care of two by myself. So my reasoning is so that I don't damage two kids. An open adoption was my selection because I still wanted to be there for my son, but still let him have the life that he deserves that I couldn't financially provide for both. The life that I'm still struggling to provide for his older brother. So either way, they're mad at me because I waited so long to tell them. And then I decided on adoption by the time I did tell them. And the thing is, even after that, I asked them, would they have kicked me out if I told them that I was pregnant before I gave them the decision? And she pretty much said yeah. So, I mean, what was I supposed to do? Rush to tell them and then end up pregnant with severe preeclampsia and a 3-year-old living in a 1998 Honda on the streets. So, anyways, so she comes home. Everything's okay for a while. Then she goes back in a couple weeks ago, and I don't know, it's just like she's up to her old foolishness again. Like, every little thing I do, it's always negative. It's always do this, do that. If you don't do this or you don't do that, you can't do this and you can't do that. You're this and you're that. You're da-da-da-da-da. And it's never anything positive. It's never anything. It's everything but you're a child of God. So, and then it's just nothing but drama. And I get that I'm not perfect, but I'm definitely the black sheep. I tell the truth. Again, I'm not perfect, nor do I try to be, because I will never be. God didn't make me to be perfect. And if I was perfect, I would be God, and I'm not God. There's only one God in that I'm not. So, I'm at the stage where I may have to shelter life for a little bit for me and my son, make myself even more uncomfortable just so that I can be comfortable, because with dealing with this every day, when her threatening to hit me and throw water at me while my son is around in front of my child, I can't do it anymore. So yeah, I don't know. I can't stay with people who try to make it seem like I'm unfit when it's really them playing me like I'm a puppeteer or something like that. And I don't say any of this to say that I'm trying to make it seem like I'm trying to get out of doing, like, paying bills or helping with this, and that's not the case. The thing is, it's hard enough to not have help, but to have conditional help, or help that would make you not be able to do better, doesn't help. It doesn't make people feel good either. So my family doesn't care. Fine. I guess it's time for me to really do me, for me, and my son, and never look back from here. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up, there's going to be another video where I will go a little more in depth, and I will explain to you how my grandma single-handedly ruined my son's VPK graduation day. Anyways, I just ask that you guys pray for me and just continue to pray that I find guidance and the help and resources that I need to be mentally healed and there, physically and emotionally healed and there for my son, so that I'm stronger and I can get through what I need to get through. So thank you guys for watching, and please like, follow, and subscribe, and don't forget to leave me a comment below.